morning, children. Today we are going to start off with a new topic in grammar. Take out your grammar books. I'm going to tell you the page number a little later once I introduce the topic to you. Children, in our daily lives, when we talk to somebody, when we interact with somebody, we have so many emotions. Like at times, if you do something wrong, your mama scolds you, you cry. When your mama gives you a gift, you feel so happy, right? You smile. So these are all emotions. When you are happy, you express yourself. How do you express? Suppose when you get hurt, you cry or you feel sad that you got hurt. So these are all emotions, right? And when we express the emotion, we say so many things. Like, if somebody pinches you, like we say, ouch. Do we say? Yes. When we see a beautiful scenery, we say, wow. Right? And then, when we win a game or something, we are very happy. What do? We say, hooray. Yes. So these are all expressions which we use for our emotions, right? To express our emotions, feelings. So these words like ouch, then wow, oh, ah, these are all emotions we express, right? These are called interjections. What? Interjection. Right? Like, now you take out your book, term 2, page 38, the interjection, chapter 10. Quickly. So see, let's read these sentences. Hooray, we have won the match. Alas, hooray means when you're very happy you won the match, you say hooray. Alas, he has died. When you're sad, you say alas. Bravo, you did it very well. So, when you boost up somebody, you say bravo. Oh, what a beautiful flower. Ouch, that hurts. Shh, don't make a noise. So these are the ones, right? Like hooray, alas, bravo, oh, ouch, hush. These are interjections, right? And I've already explained to you what are interjections. Now see, interjections when we are happy, I told you in happiness we say hooray. When it's sorrow means sad, we say alas. Wonder means we are wondering, we are surprised. We say, oh, ah, wow. Approval, when we are approving something, we say bravo. In pain, when we are in pain, we say ouch. And when we have to silence somebody, we say hush. So now let's do this exercise a little. Take out your pencil. Because there is nothing much to do in this. These are all expressions, very simple ones. Okay, but remember one thing, after these words, you always put an exclamation mark. What is this? This is an exclamation mark. I am going to explain this exclamation mark a little later. Let's finish this exercise first. Read the following sentences and insert suitable interjections. So, let's rub this and write quickly. Number 1, dash, that really hurts. Really hurts means when you get hurt, you write ouch. So, first one would be, you don't need to write the exclamation mark because it's already written in the book. Number 2. What we have for number 2? That ill luck has befallen us. Ill luck means sadness, sad. So, alas. Number 3. My friend has come from Russia. So, she's very happy. So, hooray. That is a fine shot. So, he's praising, which means bravo. Number 5. Baby is sleeping. We say, hush, baby is sleeping. So, hush. Number 6. What an intelligent student he is. So you're wondering, oh, so this is going to be, quickly finish this. I'll give you not even a minute, half a minute. It's very simple. Quickly finish. So right, children, now what we are going to do is, I told you we are going to do something else. So interjection is very simple. We have done the exercise and I have explained the concept to you. Related to interjection is one more thing which we are going to learn today, which is, I'll just tell you what. So what did I tell you? These are all expressions, right? These are all expressions like ouch, alas, hooray, bravo, hush, oh. We are expressing our feelings. And I told you after expression, we have to put one exclamation mark. So, when do we put exclamation mark? When do we put? When we are expressing something and when we are surprised or happy or sad and we are expressing that feeling, then we put an exclamation mark, right? And there are so many other symbols like this, other marks. Can you tell me? So exclamation mark I have already explained to you. Now, what is this? You all know, yes, this is a question mark. So, when do we use a question mark? When we ask questions to somebody, right? What is your name? Why are you going now? Or why are you leaving now? We are asking questions. You have to put a question mark at the end of the sentence. Okay? End of the question. Otherwise, it will not become a question, right? Next, we have, what is this? Full stop. Very important. You all know. Full stop, when do we write? When we write a proper sentence. Like, Ravi goes to school every day. So, after this, it's a proper sentence. We have to put a full stop. It is very, very important. So, see, these are the marks which are very important in grammar. And when you are writing, right? English. Without a full stop, can you complete a sentence? No. Without a question mark, can you complete a question? No. So all these are called punctuations. What are they called? Punctuations. So today we are going to learn some more punctuations. So we have already learned exclamation mark, right, which is also called interjection, question mark when we use a question, full stop when we complete a sentence, we use a full stop. Right. Now, see, these are the ones we are going to learn. So, full stop, semicolon, question mark, comma, colon, exclamation mark. So, full stop we have already learnt. And then we have learnt question mark. Okay. Now, we have learnt exclamation mark, right? So, let's see which are the ones we have not learnt. So, how many we are going to learn? So, full stop we have learnt. This is the full stop. Question mark we have learnt. Right? We have learnt exclamation mark. These three you already know. I have explained to you. Right? Next we are going to learn comma. What is a comma? Comma is this. When do we use comma? We use comma when in one sentence we use multiple things. Like I went to the market, I bought apples, bananas and grapes. Okay. So these are the three things. But without a comma, it is incomplete. I'll just give you an example. I bought apples, bananas, guavas and oranges. Okay. So see, once we are completing the sentence, we are putting a full stop, right? Full stop you already know. But here, you have to put commas. Why? Because there are so many things. How will you separate, these so many things together? You have to separate, right? So, for separation, we use apples, comma, bananas, comma, guavas. After guavas, we don't put comma. Why? Because there is an and. Okay? When you write the last one, you use and. Clear? Yeah. It's very simple, actually. Okay? Right. Next, we use, let's use semicolon. What is a semicolon? Or first, let's do apostrophe. What is an apostrophe? What is an apostrophe? No, let's let's do semicolon. Okay, semicolon represents a longer pause than a comma. Like, Ram is a good, kind boy. Okay, so these are the adjectives which is being given for Ram. So good and kind, in between good and kind we put comma. Simple, right? When do we put colon, semicolon? When semicolon is this. I'll just write semicolon here so that you remember. This is semicolon, comma and a dot. Who is this? Okay, so we put a semicolon here, and Ram is a good, kind boy, semicolon, and it's a long sentence, okay? Then we put a semicolon, and we love him a lot. Clear? Now, when do we put colon? When we introduce a quotation. Like, see in this chapter, in this page 40, colon 4, number 4, it is written, Albert Einstein says, science without religion is lame. So, when someone is quoting something, you put a colon. Or someone is giving some instructions. Like, if I write, so now we are going to do colon, which is 2 dots, okay? So, and when you are quoting something that time also, and when you are, suppose when I send you your syllabus, the syllabus for PT2 is, 2 are as follows. So I am giving some instructions here. So, because I am going to give multiple instructions, so I am going to give colon here. Understood? Right. Now we are left with apostrophe. What are we left with? Apostrophe. Apostrophe. When do we use apostrophe? This is also very simple. You know it. I just need to remind you. I told you when things belong to someone. So this marker is mine. So this is show me's marker. Apostrophe is marker. So suppose that pen is yours or Seema's. So this is Seema's pen, apostrophe is, which means the pen belongs to Seema, right? This is one rule where you use apostrophe. One more you use when you know it is a plural of letters or figures. Like, I'll tell you. Add 4 6s and 8 9s. So when you write 4, 6, apostrophe s. 9s, then you put apostrophe. Okay? And one more time, when you use abbreviations like do not becomes don't. D-O-N apostrophe T. Don't. Okay? Let us becomes let's. L-E-T apostrophe S. Then we use apostrophe. Right? Clear? Yes, I'm sure the concept is clear. It's very easy punctuations. Please go through the chapter once. I've explained it to you. If you have any issues, please get back to me. Let's now start off with the exercises. Quickly take out your pencil. Page 41. Right. So A, put appropriate marks of punctuation. 3 marks you have to put. Which ones? Full stop, question mark and exclamation mark. So put the first one, A, exercise A1. The garments are mine. So it's a straight sentence. You put a full stop in this box. Number 2. What can I do for you? So A would be a full stop. Number 1. 2 would be a question mark because it's a question. What can I do for you? Number 3. Did he come yesterday? Again a question. So a question mark in number 3. Number 4, do not make a noise. So it's an instruction. So it's going to be an exclamation mark. Number 5, there is a book on the table. It's a straight sentence. So it's going to be full stop. Right? Quickly finish this. Then we go to the next one. Rewrite these sentences by putting commas at appropriate places. You don't need to rewrite in your notebook. Just do it here only after the words. Okay, just see, I have already done it with pencil. This is the one you have to do like this. Okay, no need to do it in your notebook. Just do it in the book itself with a pencil. Right? So I'm not going to write the answer. I'm just going to read it out and explain to you. You will do it because I'm not going to write the sentences. Okay? It's very simple, you know. I'll just explain it to you. So, B1. She wrote the letter neatly, correctly, speedily and legibly. So, there are so many words. You have to put comma. So, after neatly you put a comma. After correctly you put a comma. After speedily you don't put a comma because there's an and. Clear? Now number 2. India, China, Pakistan, Bhutan and Nepal participated in the conference. So children, India, after India you put a comma. After China you put a comma. After Pakistan you put a comma. Right? That's it. After Bhutan you do not put a comma because there's and. Right? Now number 3. We visited Agra, Mathura, Allahabad and Lucknow. So we visited, after Agra you put a comma, after Mathura you put a comma, Allahabad you don't put a comma because there's an and. Number 4. My hobbies include reading, traveling, singing and internet surfing. So my hobbies include reading. After reading you put a comma. After traveling you put a comma. After singing you do not put a comma because there's an and. Okay. Number 5. You must include milk, yogurt, cheese and butter in your diet. So you put, after milk you put a comma, after yogurt you put a comma. After cheese you do not put. Why? Because there's an and, right? I'm sure you have understood the concept of comma. Yes. Now let's go to C, section C. Rewrite the sentences using apostrophe. Children, write it here itself. You need not write in your notebook. There's a blank here. You can just extend the blank and write it here. Let us go to the museum. So let us, instead of let us, it becomes let's. Okay. So C becomes number 1, let's. Instead of let us, we write let's. Short form, where we are using apostrophe. We cannot lift this luggage. We cannot. So cannot becomes can't. Okay. Number 3. Add 4 6s and 8 9s. So 6 becomes apostrophe S. 9 becomes apostrophe S. Right? It is not correct. So is not becomes isn't. ISN apostrophe T. Number 5. Do not make a noise in the classroom. Do not becomes don't. DON apostrophe T. Right? It's very simple. Okay? Next, D. Rewrite the sentences. Children, you need not rewrite. You just do it in your book. After the words, you just insert colon or semicolon. Right? You have to insert semicolon or colon in the appropriate places. So let's do the first one. Number 1. Thomas Jefferson says. So if somebody is saying something, it's a quote. So I told you after a quote, there is always a colon. What is a colon? You put a colon after the quote. So 2 dots. So after this, Thomas Jefferson says, colon, I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. So others are all correct, only you need to put a colon. India has many large cities. After cities, you put a semicolon. What is a semicolon? Comma and a dot is a semicolon, right? So after cities, you put semicolon. Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata and Chennai. So number 3. Their subjects this year are the following. So I told you, when I give the syllabus, I always write a colon. So here after following, you give a colon. Colon means 2 dots, right? English, Maths, Commerce and Social Science. Turn the page, 42, page 42, number 4. Addison says, so after, it's a quote again, so you put after says, you put a colon, 2 dots. Colors speak all languages, okay. Deuteronomy says, 2 colon again, colon, which are 2 dots. It's a quote again. Man doth not live by bread alone. Number 6. She was a lovely, kind-hearted woman. After woman, you put a semicolon, a comma and a dot. Why? Because it's an extended sentence and it has a long pause, right? And we all loved her. Okay. His eyes were bright, his heart dark. After bright, you put a semicolon. Right? Okay. So this was it. And can you rewrite and punctuate these sentences. Now children, this is a homework for you. This I'm not going to do it with you. You have to try out something on your own. I cannot give answers for all, right? Since I have already explained to you the concept of punctuations, I'm sure you'll be able to do it. If you have any doubts, you can clear your doubts, but you have to do it on your own. So this is a homework. So E will be a homework. Exercise E is homework. Do it in the book itself. You don't need to do it in the notebook because there's space here. You do it here, section E. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to give the proper punctuations. And children, remember, see here in this section, the sentences have started with small letter. Always remember, whenever you are writing a sentence, a starting of a sentence is always with a capital letter. Clear? All come what may, it is always going to be with a capital letter, right? So this was punctuation we have learnt today with interjection, right? So we have learnt punctuation and the concept of interjection, where we show our emotions and we use the punctuation mark of, which punctuation mark do we use with interjection? Exclamation mark, right? So both are connected, interjection and punctuation. So hence I have done both the topics together, right? So if you have any clarifications, any doubts, please get back to me, right? So I end my lecture here. Thank you so much, children, and have a wonderful day.